answer. Y'all listen to they. Okay, so I'm outside of this place. When I first came here, this lady was so graciously enough to allow me to use a private suite of hers as residential, as a place for living quarters, because I called her and asked if she had a private room. She says no, but she has a space in a corner that can used as a private room. I told her because I don't live. She know I live across the streets from here. My house at 1450 live across the streets from here, and so I have the deed to my home and I have a lot of other stuff. And so I was just trying to get the law enforcement here in Las Vegas to go ahead and evict the people off my property. Well, what they did do is I did do the 4-day eviction notice on August the 2nd. I did a 4-day out through the constables. I wrote them a check, and then later they told me I had to pay them cash. But I did pay that, and I have the receipts for them, and they're uploaded. I upload everything. And so I did that August the 2nd, which is on a Friday. And then August the 5th, that was on a Monday supposedly, and they had put the notice on the door and gave those people a 4-day notice to surrender. Well, 2 days later, August the 7th, I was at the library preparing a motion for stalking against Catherine so that I can continue to work, because I just want to work. And so while I'm up there preparing a motion for harassment and stalking against her, police officer, without knowing where I was, just came up there and said, "Samaya," and I looked up. He said, "We need you to come downstairs." And so they arrested me for stalking and harassment. That same, I was just filing a motion against her, and so they arrested me for that. And so while I was there, the police officer who took me there to the jailhouse, he was the one who forced me to sign a letter. After he got this phone call while we were in the car, as soon as we pulled up, he stopped. He got a phone call, and that person told him about this paperwork, make me sign a piece of paper saying that I won't go near their house no more. Whoever it was, somebody called him right when we pulled up, because we stood outside for 2-3 minutes while he was on the phone with them. And then when he got off the phone, when we went in the inside, he forced me to sign a document saying that I won't go near the house, basically saying that's his house or whatever, that I won't go near it. I just put, because I didn't know if they were going to continue to harass me or beat me up or hurt me in there. So out of duress, it's called, I signed the document, but I always sign all rights reserved. Basically, to me, that means that that's still my property. I'm not giving up none of my rights. I'm only signing this under duress because I'm in jail. You got these handcuffs on me. You may beat me, hurt me, or harm me. You did so much other stuff. I don't know what your plans are. So I was scared and intimidated, and I was not given an option either. So it was the officer who arrested me, the arresting officer who forced me to sign that document, knowing that my house is paid for, completely paid for. I even purchased it for $175. I put about $150,000 in it, cash money from my business. So the police officers don't have no right to take my home, or if he's working with Catherine, neither one of them, they don't have the right to take their house. So I say that now because right now I'm just sitting outside. I'm standing right here. He can't see me. In the daytime, these doors here are like a mirror, so they can't see me. But I just noticed that there is sometimes I come by here just to get a little light. There is a police officer truck or car, look like a station wagon kind of car, not that one, just sitting there and noticed me in plain view. And so I don't know if that's a form of intimidation or what it is, or them maybe trying to put me out this salon. Well, again, when I first got here, I asked her for a private room because I was going to use it to stay here until I was able to get my house. I didn't realize it's going to take so long, but I still am here, and so this is where I am. So there's no work being done. We don't even have tiles in here because the owner took all her tiles. I don't want to work anyways. I will not, regardless of the situation. If somebody want me to do their hair, then they would have to maybe come and get me. I'll go to their house or something, or do something like that before I would in this here business. So I don't do anything but live out here. But some of the neighbors who are not supposed to be working either, people all upstairs working, people in the other buildings working, they still have church over there every Sunday. So some of the other people who are in this thing, I'm sure they see me coming back and forth because I have to go to the grocery store. And the only entrance into the salon is the front door. So I have to go to the grocery store sometimes and get little stuff. So like toilet paper or whatever else I need, water. So from time to time I go in and out. But she did lease this to me. And this is the only place where I have to stay until until law enforcement do their job. But my case may have a whole lot to do with law enforcement. That's why they're probably not doing their job, you see. That's why they're not doing a job. So I have made this place pretty comfortable. Got a little lamp over there. Probably made this place a little refrigerator over here. I use my little coffee. Sometimes I can boil little stuff in here. Like I can boil. I'll use some little cold ice chips in there or whatever. And I can boil anything that needs to be boiled in here, or coffee or something like that. And so this is what I use. And as you can see, I put here that this says here that I am through the courts an affiliate officer of the United States and the African Armed Forces. I put those pictures on there, but Missouri did sign those. Those are on the record. And that date is just the date that I put that picture on there, but here's the date that it was stamped. And then I put this on here too, because this says, however, I shall not work until this here stuff is over. And this is a statute that's saying that because I do have special exemptions and consideration, that if I wanted to, I really could work. That's what that statute is saying. But I'm saying it doesn't matter if they do give me special consideration, because Blue is not playing fair and they're not playing according to the laws and the statute. So I'm saying that regardless of me having special credentials, that I'm still not going to work in here anyways. And so this place is closed. It's deserted every day. It's just that because she leased this out to me as living quarters until I can get these people evicted off my place. And this place here is so convenient because it's just right across the street from the house that I'm trying to get. And I don't go near there. I don't want no problems. I just have to wait and let the law do it. But I'm not going to go nowhere near that house, nowhere. And so I just pray to God that I pray to God that he hurry up and do something quickly. Because my brother had a case against them, the police officer, in 2010. He started, but they unlawfully raided his home in 2008 on my birthday. So I'm not sure if all this has something to do with that, to do with them that's bothering me. And I'm not sure why these police officers are constantly harassing me. They are the ones, when I called looking for my truck, the man said it's been held at a police storage. Now, why are they doing that? I have no clue. My truck, a Hummer truck, is fully paid for. And so I'm not sure why they are holding my truck. If anything shall happen to me, all that was given to me, I'm going to donate it to the peoples of this world. Maybe the people of Germany, not the government officials, just the people of Germany, and possibly the people of the world, worldwide. Blue is not to get it, government are not to get it, feds are not to have it. It is, if the world is given to you, and if the inheritance is that, then it should be enjoyed by the people, and that is the regular common folk people, regular citizens, human being people. And that nobody has any rights or claim on me. However, the people can defend me at all time. That is just a regular common folks, whites, black, Indian, Asian, Chinese, all kind of common folk people. So y'all are the ones that I am a defender of the Constitution. I am a defender for you guys, and you are the ones who I am looking for to help me as I help you. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. I shall keep God first, keep God in my prayers. I understand we worship and serve two different gods. So I don't force my God on y'all. Don't force your gods on me. If I should take such a stance, then that stance would be about faith and make us all one, united in our faith, and not in 840 some different religions, whereas everybody has a different God pretty much in all those 800 and something odd religions. If I was to ever take stands, it'd just be a one faith God only. That's the only way you can unite. So you keep me. Faith is faith regardless. So keep me in your prayers, regardless if you pray to Buddha, if you pray to Mother Mary, if you pray to a Muslim, if you pray to your rabbis or whoever it is you pray to, a head of letters, whatever you pray to, just keep your faith and pray for me, because at the end of the day, it is faith. And I recognize all of y'all religion. I'm not here to put not one of them down, because I recognize everybody's religion, and it's not about religion to me. It is about faith. It is about your faith. It is about your love. It is about a moral character, and it's about treating all human beings equally, treating human beings the same. So I'm not sure what blue problem is. Blue mean as in police. I'm not sure what's going on with that, and the only reason why I say it, because this is my first time seeing them with that little police officer truck there. So I just trying to cover all grounds. It may be them and it may not be them, but I do have a track record in which you can trace everything. So I don't take anything for granted, and I just put everything out there. And this is me. I'm just making this little video here. As you can see there. I don't really have no makeup today, y'all, but a little bit. I had on some. But anyways, nevertheless, there I am.